Untitled. Science is fast unfolding the true story of the evolution of this earth. We are learning the story of Lemuria, the continent sunk beneath the waters of the Pacific, as well as the story of Atlantis. We do not say that there was a localized continent known as Atlantis. Evidence is strong that there was a complete band of land around the earth. The people spoke one language. Our language takes many of its words from that old language. The continent was known as Mu, and the people as Pan. Atlantis means a universal people who spoke a universal language spoken throughout the earth by one race and one people. They did live as one people and almost as one family. At the close of the Atlantean period, certain individuals were led to places of refuge, and from these survivors was founded the new race. Those people lived in the spiritual side of life, knowing and seeing nothing of the material side. That was the reason for their great accomplishments. To them, all was spiritual. Every accomplishment was made under a scientific fact termed spiritual. There was a complete understanding of all conditions. The early Sanskrit records give us insight into their lives and accomplishments. They lived and thought definitely. We are just beginning to accomplish what those people lived. Just as we live with the electric light, airplane, and radio, those people communicated from one point and kept in constant communication with that point. From the city in the Gobi where our foundation is working, they kept in communication with a city the ruins of which are 30 miles from Knoxville, Tennessee. There was a civilization that worked in art and science far greater than anything we know today. There is a point of that civilization on the British Columbia coast, another in the Mesa Verde, and another in Mexico about 160 miles from our border, the ruins of which we have investigated. We believe we shall be able to show that the city in Mexico took its water from the Great Lake at the head of the Colorado River. The Colorado Gorge is 100,000 years old. Those people built aqueducts beautifully paved. The process of excavation has been slow because of the colossal size of the ruins. Our object is to bring out all the records and put them at the disposal of the world. With the help of the masters, we have been able to make translations of records dating far back of the knowledge of our material world. Our own limitations have kept us from authenticating these records to a point where we feel they would be acceptable to the world. Recently, I came in contact with a group of men who are accomplishing things on which we have worked for over 40 years. Our methods of approach and our formulas are the same. Such things do not just happen. The higher consciousness is fast becoming a world movement. The moment people see the light, they come by many roundabout ways.